Messenger Stacy.
Yes. So the conversation corner, we've been telling y'all that this thing was coming.
Yeah.
Y'all understand what kind of warfare has been going on trying to keep us from being great. But guess what?
Trying to keep us down.
But we still great, right?
Yeah. Sure we are. Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
It's a little technology thing. And, some of us girls, we do a lot with this technology thing. It's like,
I'm not gonna even blame that on a female thing. I'm gonna blame it personally on the age thing. Now that's just me.
wow.
Just me. Okay. But
I don't think we should. We should just say technology is moving, and it's hard. This thing is like, we got to keep up with technology. This is a conversation. Can we put this on? Because this one wasn't be today's conversation, but let's put it on the docket.
Yes, for future.
It's gonna be on the roster. Technology. How are you mastering technology?
Right. And stop using age and gender as an excuse for not knowing how to manage.
Are you talking about me?
The technology.
I feel like
I'm talking about me.
Was that shade, y'all?
No, I'm talking about me. Hi,
welcome,
everybody.
y'all. Welcome to the Conversation Corner. Your host for the Conversation Corner today, I'm Haja Scott.
And I'm Messenger Stacy, also known as Stacy Wooten.
Yes. So if wherever you're joining us from, welcome. We are live right now on Facebook and Instagram. You'll be able to catch the replays on YouTube if you're a YouTuber.
Yes.
You'll be able to catch it on there. But y'all, we are launching
our debut.
Yes, this is our debut. So, and it's, as you can tell, V-Day weekend.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's Valentine's weekend.
So I hope you guys are going to be out there doing something really nice. But hey, let me put a little plug in. Know that you don't have to be a Valentine, a sweetheart, a darling just for this little season.
Exactly.
You should be loving and hugging and buying special gifts and feeding each other strawberries and chocolate. Okay, if not every day, at least once a week for day night. Okay? Mm-hmm. All right. Okay, so that's
and for all the non-couples out there, you should be showing love anyway. So that means showing your heart, being there for people, affirming others. There's so many ways to show love, and sometimes we just kind of box it in one little thing. So
that's right.
For anybody that's feeling down out there, we're going to cheer you up, because guess what? We're doing this thing on Valentine's weekend. Anyway, let's tell them how we came together, like this conversation corner thing, like what we both do, and then how we merged, what this is about.
Okay, look, you go first.
Oh, Lord. Hey, the person who asked the question not supposed to go first.
The other person has to think about the answer.
So here we go. So I wear a lot of hats, and so as a business owner, an entrepreneur, and encourager, a child of God, and a woman of God, and a designer, and I don't know, I can just go on and on. We met and recognized that our lanes were so similar.
Yes.
And so we had the same nucleus as far as the heart of the thing, and we were just kind of coming at it from two different angles. Mm-hmm. And we decided, look, we both have messages to come out. She is Messenger Stacy, And what I love is encouraging, inspirational, prophetic messages that really help our lives and help us where we are right now.
Absolutely.
So we're walking down this road together, and we realize, you know what? We have conversations behind the camera all the time.
Yes.
Why not bring some of our conversations to the camera? And so here we are with the Conversation Corner. So we hope that you guys will love what you see, enjoy, chime in, ask questions. As we move on with this endeavor, join the conversation. That's what we're asking for. So, and some of the things I know I wanted to talk about was self-empowerment.
Yes. And I want to talk about relationship building. Oh, and again, I am Messenger Stacy for the purpose of this show.
Yes.
I am also a woman who wears many hats.
Yes.
I am an entrepreneur. I am a relationship consultant, and I own a company that is multifaceted.
Yes.
And I'm located downtown Pflugerville. I just opened my office, and I am elated about that. Also, I am a mother. I am a wife. I'm a grandmother. I'm a sister. I'm a daughter.
Yes,
I am just so many different things, just like many of you out there. And so we should be able to touch upon many subjects that's going to relate to you.
Absolutely.
And if we don't, let us know. You know, send us messages and then give us topics that you would like to hear us talk about.
Yes. So, thank you for the introduction. Sorry, you know, I'll be talking and
You're very welcome. It's okay.
But, so you guys, here what we're doing, as she mentioned, we're going to do some relationship talks. We're going to do some rebuilding talks. We're going to do some self-empowerment talks. We're going to talk about life. We're going to talk about issues, hopefully, that are related to everyone, as much as possible. So do join in. And today, though, because today, you know, we can talk all day as ladies.
Absolutely.
And we have some great things to talk about and to discuss, but we kind of want to balance the playing field a little bit, you know?
Right. We're going to bring in some testosterone and see what someone else thinks, because we want you guys to know that this is just not for ladies.
Yeah, not at all.
This is for everyone. It takes everyone to have a relationship. Everyone wants to be empowered. Everyone wants to hear about the latest topics and what others have to say.
Yeah.
So again, if we're not talking about something that you want to hear, make sure that you just hit us up, send us a message out on our
social media
pages. Okay, any of our. Again, we're going live today from Instagram because I screwed up over here on Facebook. So I'm so sorry to my people. But look, before I go any further, I have a shout out to the Mosley family. We've had unforeseen death in our family. And so before I go any further, I just want to say shout out to them. Prayers to them, and much love.
Yes, we're sending you love and hugs, comforts.
Yes.
So, absolutely, I love it.
But today we're gonna focus on. Guess what the topic is gonna be? We're gonna focus on Valentine.
Valentine's, like we talking about Valentine's. Like what? Okay, so before we get on Valentine's, okay, because we got a guest.
Oh yeah.
We got a guest.
That's true.
And so we do want to bring them out because then sometimes they might be like, well, this story is biased. Right. It's from a female perspective only.
Absolutely.
So with that said, we want to ask a very special gentleman to join us.
Yes.
And this is
drum roll, please.
Here we go, Mr. Marcel
Jules.
Come on in.
What's going on, family? How y'all doing?
We're
Thank you
great.
so much for having me.
Great.
Excited to be here. Conversation Corner.
Conversation Corner 2022.
Let's go.
You gotta hype us up right now.
Let's go.
Is he hyping us up or what?
Yes, I'm here for it.
I love it. So this is what it's about, y'all, because this is life. And so we're men and women. But you know what? We are still walking through the same struggles of life.
Absolutely.
We're still walking through some of the same issues. We have some of the same concerns.
Absolutely.
We have the goals of life. We are all purposed in God to do something here on this earth. So y'all, our stories are not that different.
Yeah.
But we gotta talk.
We gotta talk.
Absolutely. So
remember, we're all messengers, but are you delivering your message?
Come on. Ooh,
Okay.
That's good.
All
All
right.
right. Come on. What's going on?
Challenge. She challenging right now. She put out the
Are
challenges.
you delivering your message?
Did somebody take that down?
Come
Like,
on.
no, that.
That's right.
Write some notes.
Give me
Yeah.
where's the collection plate? Come on, that's good.
Anyway, so welcome to the conversation corner.
Yes, thank you so much, you guys, for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
Yeah.
What an honor and a privilege it is to be a part of the launch, the kickoff of Conversation Corner.
Yeah.
This is amazing. I'm so grateful for the opportunity.
Yeah.
So, guys, I just know that this is going to be a wonderful opportunity just for you to connect with like-minded individuals and that are looking to build and share your questions, share your thoughts on whatever God has for you in your season. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
So Marcel, just tell us a little teensy bit of yourself. You know, we didn't really get into our whole resumes, but just tell us a little bit about what you do, what's your motivation, you know, what your life look like.
So basically a little bit about me, born and raised here in Austin, Texas. I love God, I love his people, and I have a heart to serve his people in every capacity. One of the things in full transparency about me was that I just knew that I had a calling on my life, but I didn't necessarily know what and in what way and in what facet. But I just knew that I was always a creative person. So I was just like, So I was like, let's venture out into entrepreneurship. And literally what led to that was, as I was trying to start my own merchant apparel business, I got into marketing and I actually kind of fell in love with it. So that kind of sparked my interest actually going into becoming Google certified. So I'm a Google certified digital marketer, which led into graphic design. And then from there, I started, as people were getting familiar with my products, they said, hey man, you know, your graphics are amazing. Who's doing your graphics? And I was like, that's me. They're like, oh, what? So, and so what from there, it just kind of led for the opportunity for me to try to really help other up and coming and starting businesses and brands that are looking to get established online.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yes.
That's what it's all about. And that's servanthood. You know, I mean, this is using the skills and the talent. You know, sometimes we have gifts. We have things that we just do well. And,
absolutely.
And we shine from them. You know, we can cause the things in our world to shine, but how about those that say, I want to help somebody else?
Come on.
I want to take a little bit of what I know, and it might not be everything, but you know, the little bit that you give that you might feel like it's peanuts could be like, I mean, it's like all that and bag chips, gravy. I'm a little bit hungry. Biscuits and gravy now. But it's, you know, it could really be instrumental to someone else. Absolutely. And so I think that's something that we also have to remember, is that we are here for each other as well. We're not just here, as my dad would say all the time, no man is an island. It's kind of how he would say it, no man is an island. But we're here to work with each other. And that's kind of the premise of what we're doing right here with the Conversation Corner. We're coming together. All right, y'all. So we on this men and women thing, you know.
I have a disclaimer. I have a disclaimer. Okay, now look, everyone. We said this was our debut, right? We have many cameras set up. Let me just be honest. Okay, so
put it out there.
These two cameras in front of me are perfect.
Stop it.
But see, I have another camera over here to the side, and I am not what you call in frame, and so
you're not in frame.
But I don't know if Marcel is.
And I don't know. Marcel, can you scoot this way? No, towards me a little bit. Just an inch. What they call a tank.
Yeah, we're gonna get this together, but
this is how it means.
Y'all get us together. Let us know we good.
Somebody tell us. I can't see the rubber in the back.
Please.
Right. We're gonna get better at this. Remember, this is our debut. And so for all of you who are online watching, we really do appreciate you.
Yes, we do.
Okay. All right. So,
and we got to shout out. We got to shout out where we are.
Okay. Oh yeah.
So y'all, we shouting out the P-Ville. Pflugerville, Texas.
Come on, people in the building.
We are at the Legacy, I guess it's residential. We're actually in their model suite, you know?
Yes.
So we are partnered with the Legacy group, you know, to actually film on their property. And we will be in the clubhouse, which is decked out, you guys. We're in one of the model suites right now. They have been so gracious to us. And so we also understand that's a divine thing, you know?
Absolutely.
Like to fall in our lap the way it is. But how it works is it's twofold. So it's never one-sided, you know? So we are reaching out to all the communities and all the residents in the communities of the Legacy apartments and the communities. We are reaching out to you and say, join the conversation.
Please.
The management actually wanted you guys to have a seat at our table. So we thank you for welcoming us as we're actually welcoming you to the conversation. Thank you for that divine favor.
Thank you. And know, just as soon as we get a little bit more COVID not free, but we want you to come join us. We're going to have the space in the clubhouse.
Oh, that's going to be amazing.
So then we'll have live viewers.
You know?
We'll have live viewers, and we'll be filming on on all of our Instagram and social media platforms. And so,
Yes.
so know that there's going to be many opportunities for you to be live and in the house.
Yeah, join
Okay.
the conversation
All right.
live.
Join the conversation live.
That's everything. I like that. So,
Absolutely.
part of the studio audience.
Also, one more thing, people in social media land, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
That part.
That's important because that's going to help this channel grow, and you support these two dynamic women that are trying to shift the culture, specifically regarding relationships, regarding self-development, empowerment.
Yes.
Come on, y'all. Let's be supportive. It's not hard to share, like, and subscribe. They are really working hard to get this content out there, so I know that it's really important to them. And I just have to say that.
We appreciate you. Because I never say that. I never say that. I'll be forgetting, and then I'm just like,
me too.
Well, I'm sorry, supposed to see it, you know. But it's, you know, we have to remember that, you guys. We're in another time. Like this is the way of the world.
Yeah.
And so, like you said before, I mean, being female, being this, and that, you know, being a certain age, everything else, we can't use that as an excuse. We have to join in with the rest of the world.
Absolutely.
So put down your phones, put down all your little, I don't want to do this. I'm the first one. I'm
the second then. Now make me the first and you the second.
Really?
You've been doing pretty good, man. You've been doing pretty good.
Oh, wait. And also, just another sidebar. You see how we keep
these are the conversations.
These are the conversations.
Yeah.
We always have a conversation.
It's good.
Whoever used to watch me on Thoughtful Thursday, this is replacing Thoughtful Thursday. So now it's Conversation Corner.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Come on.
I love it.
Come on, increase.
Increase. I mean, the whole
We moving forward. They be talking about this. We move forward. Where my buildings at? Where my buildings? Here we go.
Absolutely. So yes.
Okay. So on the side conversation.
Okay, on the side.
All right,
We got them all out.
We got
I don't know. Cause you
I'm
know.
just excited to be here, y'all.
Yeah, absolutely.
We really are. Okay, so as you did mention though, so we are replacing Thoughtful Thursdays. So that means we're going to be coming to you on Thursdays.
Every other Thursday.
Okay, every other. Not
Second
every.
and fourth, first and third. They'll let you know.
We gonna get back to you.
They'll let you know.
No, we're coming through on Thursdays. Again, give us some grace because we're trying to figure out what works for our schedules, what works for the scheduling of everyone that's involved in this project. But we will be Thursdays. We are saying Thursdays. It's
Thursdays for sure.
Yes, not Saturdays. We are doing Saturday because it's what?
It's Valentine's weekend.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Anyway, but we will be coming to you another time this month, but we got some things in store for March.
Yes.
I don't want to just jump to March. I just jump to March.
Go ahead.
Let me tell y'all about this fabulous lady that is the Messenger Stacy, aka Stacy D. Wooten. Like, she had this concept of the conversations in our heads. I don't want to say.
Wow.
I don't want to like give it away. But like in March, we're gonna be coming to you. Men and women.
Right.
And some isolated conversations.
Yes.
The conversations that go on in our head. Y'all, as a man thinking,
so he will do it.
Yes.
And
that's the direction of your life.
That's right.
That's
right. So we have to be very aware of the conversations that we're having in our head.
Yeah.
You know, because some of them may be, okay, we're not going to talk.
I know it's not today. That's why I was like, I'm going to just stop. Because, I'm already come out and be like.
Okay, you're right.
Think about what you're thinking about, y'all.
No, you're right.
But that's just a little tidbit. Some of the things that we're talking about that we want to do. So stick with us. We'll be back in February for sure. We're going to have some conversations in March. So stick with that. If you have topics that you want to hear, as you mentioned earlier, reach out to us. Let us know, within reason and what we can do. We want to add, these topics to our roster to make sure that we're hearing from you guys. So, and then feedback.
Yes.
Feedback is big.
So important, guys.
Okay. So while I really want to get on these appetizers right here, I think we do have a couple of questions. So should we start with the questions?
Sure.
Should we start with the appetizers? Should we start
Before I eat a strawberry.
Okay, let's start with the questions.
Okay.
So Valentine's weekend. Now I'm gonna ask a question, so y'all not gonna make me go first this time.
Okay.
What are your thoughts? And I want y'all out there in, what is it called? Virtual land? What is it called?
Yeah, Instagram land, Facebook land,
I want social media land. I want y'all to think about this too. These questions are to y'all.
Type it in the comments. Type your answers in the comments.
These are to y'all. Yes. Let us know. Here is the first question. What are your thoughts about Valentine's Day? What in your head, what do you think about Valentine's Day? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Are you indifferent?
Valentine's.
Is it your favorite holiday of the year, and why? Is it one of those holidays that you like, I wish it would come and go and I cry the full month? Is it like I eat a box of chocolates and and the ice cream and just is it I'm looking for the next, because I need to date night, I need to make sure somebody's gonna take me out. What are your thoughts? I'm just saying, let's be real. Like, people have all these thoughts and expectations.
Absolutely.
Regarding this holiday. So,
okay,
y'all put what you say, put your comments out there, let us know. But we're gonna talk about it within our circle right here, and then you guys tell us what you think. So,
Marcel.
We're gonna start with the gift.
That's all right.
She saw the head coming.
So to be honest with you, I've always loved Valentine's Day.
Okay, tell us why.
I'm gonna tell you why.
As a guy, y'all.
Yeah.
As a guy, he said he always loved
I've
Valentine's Day.
always loved Valentine's Day, and honestly, it was because it was an opportunity. I've always been a very extroverted individual, and I had no problem with showing the people that I love, people that I care about, that I love them, and that I want to, show some type of active display. So even women that I didn't necessarily was attracted to, or that I never had a relationship with, I would still give them flowers. Only because to let them know I valued our friendship, I valued our relationship, and who will fight for you more than women, right? So in context, when I met my beautiful wife Marion, and our beautiful baby Vanessa, so one of the first things I did was, when I met her specifically, I literally showed up to her job with 3 massive, big, huge balloons, a massive giant teddy bear, candy, one of those giant cards that you can get at like Dollar General.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It was that situation. Y'all know out there. Hold on. Let's put a pin in that.
Come on.
You know you've been at work.
Yeah.
And some sister. And everybody be looking like, well, who is that?
Yeah.
And after the balloons and the roses and everything is sitting on the table so much that she can't even work at her desk, everybody's kind of looking like, where are my flowers? And and before we were text messaging, we was calling on the work phone,
But yeah,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. So I would actually, that was just my outward expression. I always just kind of wanted to make them feel special, make her feel, specifically her, make her.
I felt special last year, Marcel, when you get last year. Hint.
We're here. It's coming up now, so
you got me.
Well, I got her some, so here's the backstory. I got her some flowers.
Don't slip now.
Baby, I love you. Now, so I got Miss Lacey Williams some flowers because she was one of my first clients that officially believed in me and in my capabilities as a graphic designer, and had me design a flyer for her.
That's a big thing. As an entrepreneur, you remember your first.
You remember your first. She was literally my first client.
And as a virgin, you remember your first. Okay, I'm just saying.
Was that one of the questions? No.
I don't remember that on our itinerary now. We diverted from the script. But
relationships.
We remember the first of a lot of things.
Yeah, we always remember our first
Right.
experience.
Yes.
Whether it be good or bad, we always remember those first experiences.
Yes.
And I had to honor the woman in front, and with all respect to Mr. Wooten as well.
Absolutely.
I made sure that it was okay. I went to him and I said, "Hey, Mr. Wooten, would it be okay if I gave Miss Wooten some flowers?" And he completely felt like, "Hey, absolutely, man. This woman invested in me because I was so just driven and just really designed to kind of get out there." And so she said, "Okay, well, here I'm trying to establish something. I'm trying to build something, so I'm happy to work with you." And that was just something that was appreciative to me. I was just so honored, and with that, like, whatever she needs, I'm in debt to her.
Well, I wasn't looking for all of that. I was just looking for. I was just looking for a flower. That's all. But thank you,
y'all here, if y'all need some flyers, that's a shameless plug, because clearly he does good flyers, you guys.
He does.
But I just want to stop and say something about this. I know, and see, I'm glad. Am I in the conversation corner or am I in the conversation?
You're in the
conversation.
conversation.
Okay, because I want to add another conversation.
Come on.
Okay.
What about the respect that he just talked about right there with your husband?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now I want to talk about that because that's a big thing. I mean,
absolutely.
Because he came from such a genuine and sincere place.
Absolutely.
That could have been misconstrued.
Yeah.
I don't want to say just in our day and age.
Not by
because I'm just saying in general.
Yes.
Because men are territorial.
Yes, and for a business relationship that you guys have, for him to stop and say, man to man, I'm not trying to push up on whatever, but I also just wanted to show appreciation to your wife, but I want to let you know first so that we're all on the same page. That was a respect thing. I like that. I really like that.
I honor him,
yeah.
Because sometimes you trying to honor her, and then he could have been feeling all kind of disrespect.
If he had
how things can be misconstrued,
then he really would. Now, then Mr. Wooten might have had a problem.
That's a different story, right?
Yeah. But it was.
So when you want to do that, the advice out there, you give a single flower, like a cluster of 3, with some baby's breath.
Let me testify to that, dog. Let me testify to that, y'all, because after that situation, I felt like I gained a new respect with Mr. Wooten first and foremost, and he even allowed me an opportunity to create a graphic for one of the oldest, most respected dynamic fraternity organizations in Austin, Texas. They were getting ready to have a gala event, and he actually considered me as somebody that's not even a part of that organization to provide graphics for his organization, and I thought that was an amazing opportunity, and even wanted to invite me out to the event. So I mean, it really matters how you honor those that lay out before you and in their position, even they try to help you get established.
Exactly.
So that really matters, relationship-wise.
It
really
matters how you walk into it.
Absolutely.
You can't walk in that thing janky.
Yeah.
And I'm serious, and if you do,
I'm janky.
I'm sorry, that just came out.
I like
that's one of my words.
Yeah.
My other business partner, she talk about me all the time.
Yeah.
Hey, Louise, she be like, I'm gonna be like, that janky word gonna come out, and I'm like, this is janky right now. You guys need to fix this.
Yes.
But
I'm loving it.
But seriously, the respect thing, we have to put this is another conversation. Have the conversation.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Sometimes we're so afraid of having conversations. We're so afraid, and this is human nature. I'm talking about myself as well. We're so afraid of, maybe I don't need to say that, or I don't want to broach on that, or I don't want to, that might be awkward. Sometimes the conversations are awkward, but guess what? You don't have to walk through awkwardness later because you had the conversation,
That's
Absolutely.
And so that's just a little, but you brought that in. That was a little tidbit there. I love that. So, all right. So, you've always loved Valentine's Day.
I've always loved Valentine's Day.
Okay. All right. And now, Miss Wooten, how have you felt about Valentine's Day?
You know what? Being the seasoned woman that I am,
See how she had to say that?
Valentine has I would say the majority of the time I like Valentine. But there was a point where I felt like it was too commercial. I felt as though I didn't want to have to spend the money, go out to the restaurants and do all of these things for February the 14th or the 13th and the 12th. You know, the dates that lead up to it.
Right. Yeah.
And so now that I am older, more seasoned, I feel as though Valentine really should, like I opened up, I feel like it really should be honored every day.
Yeah.
You know, there's a heart there.
Like Christmas.
Okay, for Valentine. Let me do the little heart. Okay, so there's a heart. Each one of us have a heart. And I think that heart should be respected and it should be loved every day. We shouldn't have to have a special day to acknowledge those who we love. Sure. Now, on the flip side, do I like going out to dinner and getting dressed up and receiving flowers? Yes, I do. But I can say that my husband gives me flowers weekly.
Hey,
I
come
like that.
on,
She didn't say periodically.
No.
She didn't say every now and then.
Weekly.
She said weekly.
Yeah.
But that's because he know I love flowers. So
Yeah.
why wait till the 14th? And so he
Absolutely.
gives them to me all the time.
Come through, Mr. Woody.
So when we're talking about relationships,
Yeah.
we should respect our partners and cherish them daily. But as far as Valentine is concerned, sure, I like Valentine as much as anyone else. But sometimes it does get a little commercial, especially in the stores. You know, you can't even finish with Christmas before they're putting in
The next
item that they want you to buy.
Yeah.
You know, and
Marketing.
Yeah.
and now you're receiving all of these subliminal messages to go to these certain restaurants and to spend this amount of money and to outdo your friends, just like she just said, your co-workers, because now she's eyeballing and now she's text her husband, what happened to my flowers? And so if you did it every day for your significant other, then it wouldn't be a big deal when someone received flowers or candy on Valentine's Day, because you're doing it every
Because
day.
you're doing it, yeah,
You're
as you
doing it
feel.
all the time.
All the time.
Can I play devil's advocate real quick?
Sure you can.
So,
Go ahead.
And I agree. I agree 100%. But just to provoke thought here and discussion. What happens when things become general, or it becomes an everyday routine? Because there's still a steam of is that same level of significance still shared too? Because because you are seasoned, you can say, I appreciate my husband's efforts, but going out all the time, always just openly showing your heart to that individual, that can actually come as something that's like, well, you always do that, you always say that. So would it actually kind of minimize or kind of devalue your efforts?
Not for me, because he always seems to do a little something different.
That's what I was going to say. Maybe if you that's what I was going to say. If you don't say exactly. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're right. He always seems to do a little something different. It's not always the same type of flowers. They're different type of flowers.
I like that.
Sometimes Valentine, he will cook for me. Sometimes Valentine, I'll cook for him. We love cards, and so we're always going to receive a card. And sometimes we may dress up right there in the house. Sometimes we may go out. Sometimes, and we love picnics. And so there are a variety of things that you can do so it won't be stale.
Yeah.
So we can definitely talk about relationships getting stale, and
that's another
conversation.
That's another corner.
Because they do get stale. They do get stale.
Yeah.
And then when they start getting stale, sometimes we lack the energy, we lack the drive, or we take for granted that person is going to still be there no matter how stale it gets.
That's true. That's true.
But that's another conversation.
Can I add to that too?
Well, of course you can.
Well, I mean, just a little bit.
Okay.
I just want to say to your question, the devil's advocate question, to that, when a person knows you, and I think that's what Stacey was getting at. When a person knows you, you can pull anything out of the gamut and say, and that's what makes it meaningful.
Absolutely,
is because of the simple fact that I didn't just get flowers, or I know these are your favorite type of flowers, but instead of getting the same exact flowers every week, whatever, it's changing up because I know you. Or I also got you something else, with that. And it's not just about buying things. I know it sounds like it's about buying things. It's also doing,
Yes.
But that comes through really knowing a person,
Their love language.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Know who you're dealing with, because as you love them, according to their love language, y'all, that pulls on a place.
That's another corner right there.
That's a whole nother
Talk
corner.
about love language.
I already have it down.
Yeah. So we're not gonna go on there. Okay. Sorry. See.
Yes.
Okay. So.
We go to the next question.
What's the next question?
Yes, we can. So.
How
was your definition of love changed? Wow, over the years.
Haja?
See how she did it?
Because you didn't. Look, I'm going to turn to her because you didn't answer the last question.
She said this for me.
I see, it's okay.
Wow. So she's right though, because my definition of love has changed over the years, and I used to be the girl that was. I can be very the girl next doorish, you know. So I love again to go out, and I love dressing up, and I love my jewelry and everything else, you know. But I can be real simple, and like the little things, you know, really move me. And so I was under the impression of kind of what Stacy was saying, you know, Valentine's Day kind of being commercial. I just felt like it was so much, and I felt like we should really be showing each other love all the time, in one way or another. That's kind of how I felt. And so over the years, when I was previously married, we did not necessarily do all the things that everybody else was doing, because we had an understanding, you know, between the two of us. We were good with just spending you know, the Sunday after, you know, because it happened to be well, whatever day, you know, a couple of days afterwards, or you know what, we don't want to be in a restaurant with everybody else, let's do our own day, you know. So we did that a lot. But the thing that I have learned, or that has changed with me over the years, my definition of love, kind of combined with Valentine's Day, is I realized that life is about moments to me now. And so in that same vein of things, I feel like that about love. Because when we look back over our lives and we think about all the things that, I mean, not just in a relationship love, I mean, husband and wife, but I mean just your children, your parents. Like, life is about moments. The moments that were impactful to you. The moments that meant something so much so that 20 years, 30 years, that thing is etched in your mind and in your heart.
That's good.
And so there were only a couple of moments, you know, that I look back now that I say, man, that was a good moment. And that was a Valentine's moment, Haja. And you were shunning that, or acting like you didn't need that, or like it wasn't, you know, oh yeah, it's commercial and everything else. Oh, you don't really need to do that. And it's like, but all these years later, that is something that still stays with you as a good moment, a good memory. And so when we are, you know, I don't know what it feels like, thankfully, to be on my deathbed, or to be in I'm not trying to sound morbid, y'all, but you know, to be at my last. But I would like to think when I got to that point that I could review those moments, you know, that we could sit there with those moments of life. And then y'all know when, you know, when we lose a loved one, we remember moments. And so that has changed over the years. I didn't always think like that. I didn't always feel like that, but I feel like that for love. It's not about all the things you buy and all this other stuff, and you do. I love all of that. But just when are you creating moments?
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Well, I don't want to end this sour note, but I'm going to end this sour note. No, it's not sour. It's a wonderful thing. It was the blueberry. I just want to let you guys know that we're going to be giving away. Giveaway. So what we said, we were going to the first person that said something.
Okay, so we are a little far away from some of the comments, so we can't see everything. First of all, hey to everybody that's been commenting and things out there. We're going to get there and respond to that, but we are going to track back and see what was that first person that commented or asked a question. Was it a question or comment? Or
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. So the first person that said a little something to us, you know?
Yes. Can you see over there?
Yes. So
on my end, and then we'll look from Haja's end.
Yeah, we have Mr. Archie Jenkins that says, hey. Then we have Kenneth James.
Oh, Kenneth James. Hi, Kenneth.
Was that the first?
Was that the first? Yeah, Mr. James was the first.
All right, Mr. James.
Oh.
You're going to be getting a nice little...
North Carolina. I'll put it in the box.
Yeah. And then Mr. Archie. Then we had Fun Doogie.
Okay.
That's a Fun Doogie. And then Boss Up Agent joined.
Okay.
Thank y'all so much for joining.
Thank y'all for
Thank you
joining.
for joining.
Yay,
I appreciate you.
Yay.
I'm gonna have this camera right next
Flip it,
time. Flip it to the
Flip it
way.
back.
I got you.
Yeah, because Mr. Archie will get me if my camera is not turned at the right angle.
That way. More. That way.
More.
Yeah, there we
There we
go.
go. Get it together, y'all. Get
There
it
you
together. Come on.
go.
Anyway, we gonna check some of the comments.
Yes.
We'll be reaching out to you if we notice. We got a few gifts that we're giving away. We know two for sure.
Absolutely.
And it's just a little something that's from our hearts. That
Yes.
we're just saying, you know.
Thank you for viewing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here today.
Thanks for taking the time.
All right. Well, with that said,
Let
you
me
guys,
see.
we I know we've been going on this thing.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, we've been going on this thing. So we're coming back though, y'all. This is the conversation corner. There's a lot
This
to
is
talk
just to
about.
kick off the launch, y'all.
This was our debut. This was our teaser. We had little small
Yes.
tidbits of conversations, but we're gonna go deeper, right?
Yes,
Okay, we're gonna go
absolutely,
deeper for sure.
absolutely.
And you are gonna come back.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yes, we're gonna have Mr. Marcel back. You know, we're gonna have some hosts,
Some
you know, some
guests.
other guests and
Other
whatnot.
guests, that's
But
right.
you gotta come back and have a conversation with us.
Absolutely. I would love to. I would love to. Yes.
Awesome. Well, so we want to thank everybody for joining. We want to thank the Legacy Clubhouse and the Legacy Management, you
Yes.
know, for hosting us. We want to thank y'all for taking time and just kind of sitting with us.
Yes.
We hope to have more conversations with y'all. I know we're having conversations here, but we want to engage a little bit more with y'all. So,
Yes.
give us a little grace as we work on some of the
Setup.
our setup, so we can
Get it together. Yeah.
we can engage
Yes.
with you. But in the
Yes.
meantime, how can you find us?
Stacy D. Wooten
Mm-hmm.
on Facebook.
Yeah.
And Messenger 7 and Messenger 7.
Yes.
And at Stacy Wooten, is it Instagram?
I thought it was. Is it Messenger Stacy? It's Messenger Stacy. ain't it?
It could be Messenger Stacy.
Look for her on IG. Go in there and
Look
put
for
in
me on
Stacy
IG.
D. Wooten and see what pulls
See
up.
what comes up. Yeah, I'm gonna get this together. I swear.
You are doing fine.
I'm gonna know
This is-
all my handles and everything.
It's a
after a
process.
couple of times.
It's a process.
And you
Messenger Stacy.
You Messenger Stacy.
Oh.
I think I had tagged you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Messenger Stacy on Instagram, huh? Hey.
We
Yeah.
got this. Like,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
got this.
What about you, Archie?
I am on Facebook. I'm Haja Iskandri Scott. ISCANDRI SCOOTT.
Lord.
Yes.
Come on.
So I'm Haja Iskandri Scott on Facebook. On Instagram, I am of Lace&Grace. So you guys, but I gotta shout out my other business. I gotta shout out. I'm sorry, Gallery 1 Point, y'all. We had our Love Your Heritage event today. It was amazing. So I got to, partake in that for a little bit. It was still the party was going on.
Come
The
on.
party was
See
going
a
on.
woman that wears many hats.
The party was going. So I just want to shout them out. Everyone that came to see us, and we're doing whatever this month. It's Black History Month, but I saw a post that said Black History Month is every month,
Yeah.
Yes.
and I know this is the month that we take time to, kind of celebrate, to focus on it,
Right.
But in that, whatever event you have going on, whatever initiative you have going on, we shout you out, and we just send much love to you. So
Also, y'all can follow me.
yes, come on, tell us.
Y'all can follow me. So on Instagram, I am at Remy Marcel _
Yeah.
That's REMYMARCEL _ That's on Instagram. And on IG, it is the same. On Facebook, it's the same thing. And then on Twitter, same thing.
Come
So that's
on.
literally at Remy Marcel _
Remy Marcel
Check in with your boy.
_ All right.
All right, well, look.
We're getting this stuff together, y'all.
Yeah,
Pray for
yeah,
us,
yes.
and then and send us some tips. Can there be a conversation? Send us some tips on
And,
how to.
and when you come live, you might get a snack.
First of all, yeah, I know y'all see this board. Like,
Tell
we're
them
about
what
to
you
go
call it.
down.
What do you call it?
Couture.
That's your charcuterie. Charcuterie.
Charcuterie. Yeah.
Y'all get it right, because people be messing up their names.
Hold on,
We're not gonna go there. We're not gonna go there.
Let the people get a good look though. I want to make sure they get a good look.
Okay.
All right,
Get a
come
good
on.
look on the board. There we go.
Come on,
Yes, come
come
on.
on.
And we have
Oh, so we got some, y'all. Look, this is Queens for Kings. She
Absolutely.
was a vendor today again at the Love Your Heritage event at the at Gallery 1 Point Fashion. Can y'all see this? Like, look at those. First of all, they're chocolate covered Oreos. So
Wow.
love language. Hello. No. But can y'all see on the like Black History, like, and it's all edible, but like she has little things on there that's like, you know, and you can't see it, but she's got heritage, she's got the continent of Africa,
That's pretty
inspirational and affirmations and things like that. Really nice. I just want to shout her
Absolutely.
out. There were great vendors today, but this just kind of fit
What's her
our
name?
little motif. And this is Miss Janine Bent.
Miss Janine
Janine
Bent.
Janine Bent
Janine
of
Bent.
Queens for Kings.
All right. All right.
Okay,
Thank
we're gonna
you.
let y'all go.
Okay.
We're not gonna hold y'all in the conversation corner any longer.
All right, the conversation corner has
Marcel.
ended.
Yes,
We need to do some kind of ending. So, hey, maybe you guys can help us with our ending. How should we end the conversation corner other than, and that's a wrap?
And sing. No. I don't know. We got some
like
peace,
that.
love, and happiness. We got all kinds of
Peace,
stuff.
love, and happiness.
I'm going to send some love and I'm going to send some peace out to those that are going through what they're going through right now. There's some people that are struggling. There are some people that are, all of us, you know, in one way or another. So
Yeah,
we send you some
absolutely.
love out there, sending you some peace. And as for me, I'm always going to send some grace. So
Yeah.
grace that comes from the Father. So
Make sure you're delivering your message.
delivering your message. I need to write that down.
All right.
All right.
All right, y'all be
Peace.
blessed. Peace.
Bye, you guys.